Many of you were outraged with the SNC Lavalin scandal. That's the scandal where Justin Trudeau and his government allegedly interfered with the independence of our judiciary in order to help SNC Lavalin, a Montreal area consulting company, avoid a full trial for allegations related to corruption and bribery. So we've been watching this for some time, and many of you have watched me and others in the Conservative Party, our leader Andrew Scheer, press for answers over the last 6 months and really come up empty-handed. And why? That's because Justin Trudeau has been, putting up roadblocks along the way to ensure that the public doesn't get the full story of what's happened here. So this is why today our party leader Andrew Scheer announced something awesome, and that's the fact that if the Conservative Party of Canada forms government in 26 short days, we will launch a full and complete judicial inquiry on Trudeau's SNC Lavalin scandal. I think this is really important because many of you, actually every Canadian, is owed answers. The independence of our judiciary is an underpinning of Canadian democracy. It should not be okay for politicians to interfere with it in any way, shape, or form. And you'll remember that the last time the Liberal Party had a majority back in the early 2000s, it was actually a Conservative government that had to come in and put in place the Accountability Act and the Director of Public Prosecution's Office to clean up from their previous corruption scandal. And that, of course, was the sponsorship scandal. So fast forward, here we are again, and thankfully we have a commitment from the Conservative Party of Canada to launch a full judicial inquiry. But because we always want to make sure that we're putting more roadblocks in the way for Liberals to ensure that they don't get away with corruption, we've actually announced something else today too. We've announced that if we form government, when we form government in October, that we would put something forward called the No More Cover-Ups Act. Now, what does that mean? This act, when passed, would allow the RCMP to access information protected by cabinet confidence by making an application to the Supreme Court. Now, you'll remember that this is important because Justin Trudeau has been what? He's been hiding behind cabinet confidence to allegedly stop the RCMP from investigating further. We've seen stories in the Globe and Mail about this. So look, enough is enough. Canada's democracy is so important that it shouldn't be a partisan issue. No matter how you vote, you should care about the fact that we have the leader of our country standing accused of not only interfering in the independence of our judicial system, which is one of our key democratic institutions, but also his government allegedly hiding behind cabinet confidence as an excuse to what? Not allow Jody Wilson-Raybould to testify, not allowing the RCMP to do their job. That needs to stop. This is why we have proposed the tabling of this bill. This thing should not be allowed to go away. This is a big deal, and Canadians shouldn't be apathetic towards what Justin Trudeau stands accused of. There's so many things he stands accused of, but this one is pretty egregious, and we're not letting it go. So, the minute a Conservative government forms, one of the first orders of business will be a judicial inquiry on the SNC Lavalin scandal. And the Liberals are desperate to make sure that this doesn't happen. But we're even more positive and working hard to ensure that Canadians understand what we stand for as a positive party, the positive vision for this country, prosperity, equality of opportunity. And with that, I'm going to get back and meet my door-knocking team here in Calgary. Working hard for you in Calgary with a very great announcement. Have a great day.